here in the north end. Gonna be shooting the AE-1 pics. I took some. It looks probably awful, but we'll see. Let's check it out. What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Jacob here. It's been a little while since I've made a video, but it's definitely not for a lack of trying. So I've had like 3 different review videos I've made for the AE-1 that I have right here. I picked up a 28mm, which I have right on it right now. And that's actually what I went around shooting with. So like I said, I had like 3 different review videos that I made for the AE-1 and kind of film photography in general, but due to some circumstances that you'll see in a bit, I kind of had to postpone the process, but also too, just to let the film develop. So going from digital to film is definitely a really good experience to have, especially if you're kind of in a rut creatively. It kind of forces you to break things down into simpler steps and kind of the bare bones of how you actually achieve a good photo. And ultimately was actually why I decided to go into film photography and kind of test the waters a bit and test myself creatively. I think shooting on film, especially nowadays with everything that we have like Photoshop and Lightroom, provides kind of like a visceral feel and kind of a better experience for any photographer. So I think the lack of control of your photo kind of adds to the fun of it. And to be honest with you, if you get a camera like an AE-1, it's really not that big. I also have, like I said, the point and shoot that I was shooting on before the AE-1. It's the Olympus Zoom. It's pretty good. Like I said, so travel friendly and kind of gives you that hipster vibe, right? If you're really looking for those cool grainy shadows at night, film's your tool here. Now, a few of the cons that I definitely encountered along this little initial review here were, one, I wasn't exactly expecting the shutter speed problem that I had, and not really a problem with the camera, more so a problem with me, and kind of how I was utilizing the functions of the camera. I think I was shooting on 1/60th, you know, and it was starting to get dark out, and a lot of my photos tended to get a little bit blurry and not as sharp as I would have liked. So I definitely, if you're shooting film, definitely keep on the lookout for that, because that's one thing that kind of screwed me up. Of course, some of the other things are like, you know, not being able to see the photo as soon as you shoot it, right? That's, you know, that's kind of a given, but it's one of the, I put it as a con just because, you know, something digital has over film. And one thing about film is that, you know, depending on how much you get and how much you want to shoot, it gets kind of expensive after a while. For me, at least, it's about $15 to $20 every time you get, you know, get them processed. So that's $30 in total just for one, you know, roll of film, right? So just keep that in mind. So with that being said, that was kind of like my first little taste of film. I did like it. I definitely do have to get better. I think truthfully, I think I would like it a lot more if I was better at it, but you know, you live and you learn, you practice. So speaking of this Olympus point and shoot, I actually consider a few of the pictures that I've shot on it to be some of the best that I've shot on film so far. So I definitely would not count out point and shoots as viable film photography cameras. Here are some photos I took on the Olympus. Like I said, it has really cool grainy photos, especially at night with the flash on. Packs a punch for such a little camera. Making sure that you take the care of setting up and composing the shot properly definitely adds to the experience of shooting film. So nothing is better than getting back some scans that you feel confident about, and all in all kind of adds to the whole experience of shooting film. But yeah, anyway, so I appreciate you guys. Love you, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time. Peace.